So Travis, I'm going to try and walk you through the method that I found for this type of problem where you have to take it and convert it to transformation form. Basically, what you want to do there is you want to get the numerator to cancel out and just have a number on the top. And I have to be honest with you, I don't really understand what I saw in your paper that your teacher was doing, but this is a method that I found online and it does make sense to me. So if we want to get it in transformation form, we'd really like the top to just be a single number. But the other thing about this problem is, see, the bottom has a GCF. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to factor out the GCF. It's a 3, right? So on the top, I'm just going to have my x minus 1. And on the bottom, I'm going to pull a 3 out so that I have x minus 4 on the bottom. Now, if I don't want an x on the top, then I have to get x minus 1, that whole thing, to cancel. Well, how can I do that? Basically, I have to turn x minus 1 into x minus 4. Well, how do I do that? What I can do is I can actually say that x minus 1 is the same as x minus 4 and then plus 3, because negative 4 plus 3 is the same as minus 1. So I'm just rewriting, just to be clear, this minus 1 right here. I'm rewriting that as negative 4 plus 3. The bottom, I'm not going to change at all for the moment. Let me get rid of that red. What I'm going to do on the bottom is I'm just going to leave it as 3 parenthesis x minus 4. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the top. So I'm going to take the x minus 4 that I have that I wanted to create, and that's still over the 3 parenthesis x minus 4. And then I have this plus sign because I added on a 3, and that 3 is still over 3 parenthesis x minus 4. Because remember, as long as they have the same denominator, I could just add them and put them back together. So all I've done is separated the top into x minus 4 and plus 3 and then kept them over the same denominator. Now what does that do for me? Well, remember, I wanted to change that x minus 1 into an x minus 4. And now that I've done that, I can cancel the x minus 4's top and bottom on this first fraction. So what I have now is just a 1 on the top and a 3 on the bottom. And then that's plus. And then for this second fraction, can you see that the 3 on the top and the 3 on the bottom cancel out? So all I have on the top there now is a 1. So I got rid of x on the top. But on the bottom, I have x minus 4. So if you take a look at this now, this is in transformation form. I'm just going to rewrite it one more time as 1 over x minus 4 and then plus 1/3. So basically, this has been transformed because it's been shifted 4 to the right and then up 1/3. And so I took the liberty of putting in the graph for you, and you can see that from the x-axis, our graph is shifted over 4 to the right. I'm going to draw that asymptote in at x equals 4, right? And then you can see that it's just about 1/3 above the y or the x-axis, okay? So it's been shifted 4 to the right and then just up 1/3. And I know it doesn't look even, the vertical shift, but that's because we're shifted over 4 also, so that we're not seeing an even amount of shift on the left and the right for the vertical shift. But that's it. Basically, you want to get the top to look like the factor on the bottom so that you can cancel it out. So if you have questions on this, the next time we talk, we can do another one like this and practice it. I have to be honest, I'd never taught this method before. I don't think it's really that difficult. I just think it may require maybe a little more practice on your part, but maybe not. Maybe you're good with just this one example. But let me know if this helps or if you have other questions. Have a good night.